Okay, for the most start, game start, game data load, configuration, I think. Click. Just bounciness. Okay, I think that's really about it. Game start.
ありがとうございました。では失礼します。
As usual, there's always clouds. Phew! This should be the most of the boxes then. I wiped the sweat off my forehead with my arm. As the moving truck disappeared from view, although it was early April and only the beginning of spring, today's weather was quite nice. It was even a bit hot. What a good day for a new start. I turned my head and to look at the empty bakery, which didn't even have any signing yet. The brand new exterior wall had a western look with a predominantly white and brown motif. There was also a large window which lets lots of sunlight in. And finally, there was a word that disappeared, the name of the bakery, La Soleil. Instead of the proper French article, le, it was La Soleil, meaning the sun. This was a nod towards the name of the shop of someone I admired. Now that I'm on my own, I'll have to do my best. I softly murmured to myself, from here on out, no one will tell me what to do. I was going to start completely anew despite the structure of my family's name and everything that had happened up until now. I alone would decide my path and take responsibility for what I do. In exchange for that freedom, I can't blame anyone else for what happens. Still, although I was a bit worried, the thought of what lay ahead made me break into a smile. Alright. In any case, I better get all these things cleaned up. I took a deep breath and got my spirits back up. I stepped into a new smelling bakery. Okay. The white light. What's this big box? In front of me was a large box I didn't recognize. In fact, there was two of them. Fragile, delicate. Absolutely the side up. If thrown, your company will be in trouble. The warnings we were going overboard, they were getting annoying. Even if these are baking supplies, I don't remember buying anything quite like this. First off, there were boxes that looked like they came from my house. If these were from the bakery, there's no way I wouldn't remember buying them. There were no tags from the moving company either. All there were those warning labels. Well, I don't know for sure once I opened up. Huh? The silence. Still silent. Oh, it's just a cat, huh? Just a troublesome cat. Jeez.
よかった。ごまかせたみたい。危ない危ない。気をつけにゃいと。
Like that would fool me. What are you doing, Chocola?
お久しぶりですね、ご主人様。
Huh. A fucking stowaway. We just saw each other at the home yesterday, you know?
まあ、それはそうなんですけど。あ、それよりちょっと聞いてください。引っ越し業者の人たちひどいんですよ。ショコラのこと運ぶときにですね、この段ボール重いから気をつけろよとか言って、思わずふしゃーって泣きそうになっちゃいました。ふしゃーって。一生懸命に我慢しましたけど、ショコラはプンプンですよ。プンプン。
Well, compared to the rest of my things, you are heavy. She ignored what I said. Chocolate puffed out her cheeks. You could say that she was always happy-go-lucky. Or rather, she was preoccupied herself with only what was in front of her. Well, I guess that's how it was you described Chocolate. While I was getting ready to move, I did wonder why I didn't see you. Hey.
お久しぶり、ご主人。
Seriously?
引っ越し業者のトラックの中が埃っぽくて、鼻がムズムズつらかった。
Why is Vanilla here too?
ショコラがいるところ、それは私がいるところだから。
Huh.
それに、猫は狭いところは嫌いじゃない。
Reminds me of my own cat.
あと私も、こっちの段ボールも重いから気をつけろよーとか言われた。だから私もおこ。どうすか。
What do you expect? They're actually heavy. Again, huh? In any case, Chocolate, Vanilla, get out of there. I was at my wit's end with the large box that had suddenly shown up. Anyhow, Chocolate and Vanilla got out of their boxes. Why is no one picking up the phone? Just what Shigeru doing? I hung up after trying to call my little sister. Imoto. There was no way that Chocolate and Vanilla could have gotten mixed in with the rest of the boxes in the first place. On the outside, cat girls looks almost like human. They can understand words and can talk just like us. But more than human, cat girls were closer to normal cats. After all, cat girls had ears and tails just like cats do. They were genetically modified humanoid cats that were commonly referred as cat girls. Hey. These days, cat girls fit into society as pets and families or partners to humans. Partners. My little sister really loves to dote on cat girls, so our family has 6, including Chocolate and Vanilla. In any case, they couldn't have mailed themselves all on their own. Mailing living things through the post would be impossible for one thing. There's no way my parents would have helped with this either. Thus, I can only guess that this was somehow Shigeru's doing. I see. So Shigeru was an accomplice then.
にゃー、すごく綺麗なお家ですにゃー。新しいお布団とか家具の匂いとか好きですにゃー。思ってたより広い。ご主人の解消バッチリ。
I have powers!
バニラ、あっちの部屋行ってみよう。探検。位置的におそらく寝室。きっとご主人の新しいベッドがあるはず。
Okay, this is basically the normal instincts of any animal, being curious to new places. I can relate.
いやー、それは聞き逃せないね。もふもふしに行こう。もふもふ。もふもふ了解。私もそれはいいと思う。そうと決まれば、レッツゴー。
Don't get out of control and get yourself. He just fucking left.
はーい。はーい。
Without any intentions, the two cat girls were off and running. Well, the bakery did have living quarters on the second floor, so I wasn't worried about them causing a ruckus around here. Of course, they aren't young cat girls anymore either, so I shouldn't have to worry about them getting out of control too much. Well, besides that, I looked up an address in my phone address book. Minaduki. I'm Minaduki. Well, I already left Shiguri a message, so she should call me back later. But without pressing the call button, I put my cell phone back into my pocket. I had moved out without saying anything, so for her to call me back within the days seems a bit stupid. Well, it wasn't really an issue. I needed to bring up all the right moments. I need to bring up right this moment. I should hear from Shiguri soon anyhow.
ご主人様のお布団、もふもふ完了であります。
I can tell that she's maybe a perv.
新しいお布団、すごくふかふか。合格点。
If I remember, she is very less to hear. It's been a while. Good work, you two. Gosh, both of you have major bedhead sheesh.
ご主人様のなでなで大好き。気持ちいいです。
I could rub somewhere else where it can feel actually really good.
苦しゅうない。もっと。
I tidied up their hair with a comb. Their soft hair felt nice as always. I likely bonked them both on the head while they had their eyes closed. Well, you should make sure I had a stick. Now then, why were the two of you hiding among my moving boxes?
ご主人様が連れてってくれないって言うから仕方なく。
They would have been happier home.
ショコラが行くって言うからノリで。
You had no choice, just tag along, you too? Well, I figured that had to be a reason, but anyhow, I recompose myself and look at the two of them again. Listen up, okay? How many times have I told you to? This isn't a vacation or a picnic. I moved out because I have no intention of going back there. If you were at home, you wouldn't have anything to worry about. Shiguri and the other cat girls are there too. It would be better if the two of you just...
違うんです。これはお腹が反抗期なだけなんです。だから違うんです。本当に。
Really?
朝早かったせいで朝ごはん食べ損なったから仕方ない。
Yeah, they could just grab a bagel or something? A cupcake?
それにショコラはお腹の音もかわいい。
While listening to those silly excuses, I glanced at the clock and saw that it was already past 1 o'clock. Now that I thought about it, I haven't eaten anything since this morning either. Well, why don't we have lunch first then?
はい、ご飯く
Of course you do.
さすがご主人は話がわかる。かたじけない。
These two were as easygoing as always. Meet, huh?
ネコパラ。
Niku.
お買い物。お買い物。
Shopping.